was an interview.
A big round of applause.
These are yours. I thought it was an interview, but it's a sudden change, which is absolutely fine. Wish you all a very good morning. Hindi mein ya English mein? Times Now would prefer what?
Well, we are an English channel, but then we have a large audience in both. So, Honorable
Mix.
Minister, your pick.
Hindi and English mix. Friends, first of all, I would like to congratulate Times Now for having a summit, having a conclave focused on keeping Bharat ahead. I think that's the most apt and absolutely the right approach towards our journey where we are. I would like to make maybe 3 or 4 points. The first point that I would like to make is, today we are in a situation where our economy is going to grow consistently at a 6 to 8% growth rate and keeping the inflation at a very moderate level, which means basically we'll be growing at nominal 9 to 12%. So from where we are today, we are just shy of $4 trillion today, 331 lakh crore rupees economy. From this point, the consistent growth that we are going to see in the coming years is going to change the life. It's going to change the lives of millions of our people. It's going to make a big difference in people's lives. It's going to bring the per capita GDP of our, per capita income of our citizens in a very big way. And this has happened because of very clear policy framework that our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji has placed before us. He has implemented it in a very systematic manner. If you look at it, it's basically built upon 4 pillars. The pillar number 1 is public investment in social, digital and physical infrastructure. Basically, it means building the foundation of the country, whether it is the foundation in education, whether it is foundation in healthcare, whether it is foundation in ports, in airports, in highways, railways. Close to 11 lakh crore rupees investment is being done, and the results have been phenomenal. The results have been, in a sense, sector after sector is getting fundamentally transformed because of this focus. Today we are the second largest 5G country in the world. Today our railways is becoming the second largest carrier at 1.6 billion tons this year. Today our highway network is among the largest in the world. Today our ports are growing at a pace which was unheard of. We have doubled the number of medical colleges in the 10 years. We have doubled the number of IITs in the 10 years. That's the pace at which things have changed in the last 10 years. Not only physical infra, but also social and digital infra. Our India stack is today seen as a global example. The entire global south as well as the rich countries are willing to take the payment system, willing to take the concept of India stack to their countries. In fact, the UPI has a Japanese patent now. So that's the change which has happened. The second big thing is massive focus on manufacturing. Our country missed out a big opportunity in the early 50s, early 60s. Almost 4 decades we missed out because there was no focus on manufacturing. Rule after rule and law after law was created to, in a sense, stop the production economy. Because of those lost 4 decades, the country really could not absorb the increased labor. It could not really make that big difference. But now that change is happening. Today manufacturing has come out very big. I'll give a couple of examples. Electronics manufacturing. It was practically negligible 10 years ago. Today it has become among the top 3 export items. I mean, this was unthinkable just 10 years ago that India will have a major electronics manufacturing industry. Semiconductor, we wanted to do semiconductor. Our country attempted, the first attempt was in 1962. But there was a series of, in a sense, we just could not, the country could not really grasp the seriousness or the correct framework for getting the semiconductor industry in our country. And today we are actually having 5 semiconductor units under construction, and this year we'll have the first Made in India chip rollout. Today we have telecom manufacturing, telecom products being exported to the world. Close to 80,000 crore rupees of telecom manufacturing is happening in our country. Defense manufacturing, technical textiles, multiple fields. So that's the second pillar. The third pillar is very inclusive growth, very, very inclusive growth. Nowhere in the history of the world, in any country, have we seen such a massive level of inclusive growth where 80 crore people are getting, month by month, they are getting free ration. 14 crore people got their cooking habits changed when a gas cylinder entered their kitchen. 13 crore people got a toilet in their homes and changing the entire social and the entire social structure in the society. It's a phenomenal thing, parameter after parameter. Nowhere in the world have we seen where the people at the bottom of the pyramid have been able to get the basic facilities within a short time span of 10 years. The third part. The fourth is huge amount of simplification. 1,500 laws have been repealed from the statute book, and this is unprecedented. Governments and parliaments are known for just passing laws, new laws, but here is a case in 10 years, our Prime Minister has focused so much on simplification that more than 15,000 laws have been actually repealed from the entire statute book. Look at things like telecom. The sector, which is so high-tech, was governed by a law of 1885. 1885. Grandfather's grandfather. It was like, that was the pace. And today we have a brand new Telecom Act of 2023. Same is the case in our the three laws for providing criminal justice system, for reforming the criminal justice system. That is, if you ask me, that is the biggest reform which has happened after independence. Biggest reform in our country is the three laws which are going to transform the way our society deals with the entire issue of justice. It's a very fundamental change. So that's the change which has happened, and that gives the confidence that our country will basically keep on growing at a 6 to 8% growth rate consistently over the coming years. From this point, I would like to say that all the investors who are looking at their plans must accelerate their plans, because demand is going to pick up. Demand is picking up. Today, people say, so many people question the private investment. If you look at it, our 330 lakh crore economy, close to 32%, 31% is investment, total investment, which means around 100 lakh crore rupees is the investment happening in our economy. Out of that, government investment is about 11 lakh crore. If you add the state governments, that would be around 15 or going max up to 20 lakh crore. The balance 80 lakh crore is private investment. So people who question whether the private investment is coming or not, that's actually happening today. The numbers speak for themselves. So that's the pace at which things are moving. So time to take that opportunity and invest and grow and focus on technology, focus on productivity, focus on being prepared for the next 50 years. Friends, I thank you all for this summit. This theme of keeping Bharat ahead will be powered by our Prime Minister's clear economic policy, our focus on producing technology, creating technological products, focusing on becoming a product nation, making sure that our entire country grows together. Thank you very much.